What's going on, guys? My name's Connor, and today I have a review for you guys on the Goyard Sulpice card holder. So usually in most of my videos I have this full-on intro, but I decided just to get straight into it. So if you guys like these kind of videos, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. But without further ado, let's get right into this review. So as you guys can see, it's just going to be the regular brown Goyard box right here. It'll just have the Goyard reflective logo on the top. You guys look closely in the G, there will be an O, R, and a D, obviously for Goyard. And then the sides and the bottom aren't going to have too much at all. And just before I open this up, I just want to go over a couple things. First off, that this retails at $590. But for those of you guys who are a bit newer to Goyard, you guys might not know that you guys cannot just go online and order it like that. You guys either have to call in online, or you guys are going to go to the store, which is obviously the more popular way of buying Goyard. The market on this card holder right here is going to be $500 to $600 if it's in really good shape, but you guys are going to be able to tell once I open this up that it's pretty worn, but it's still worth a good $300. So taking off the top part, you guys will be able to see the card holder right here, as well as the Goyard ribbon that it comes with. Usually when you guys are buying online, or if you guys are buying in the store, it'll have a duster as well, but I could not seem to find that prior to making this video. And so I'll just take it out real quick, set the box to the side so the focus can be on the card holder. And you guys will be able to see the green Goyard canvas all over this card holder. It'll also have 4 or 5 slots, depending on if you consider the middle part a slot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is usually where I keep the cash, right in the middle. And each slot will have the yellow Goyardine canvas on the interior, and the heat stamps will be right towards the top if you guys look closely. And yeah, it's a really good looking card holder, and it's definitely very, very trendy right now, which is why I'm making this video, even though it's pretty worn. Most of the items that I review are pretty new. But like I said, it has those 4 or 5 slots, and each one will hold about 1 to 2 cards. If you put more than that, they're going to get a little bit stretched out, and I can tell that, or you can tell that I've used more than 2 in some of these slots, which is why they're a little bit stretched out. And the biggest downside to doing that is if you start using 3 or 4 cards in each slot and then you decide to go back to 1 or 2, they're going to be a little bit stretched out and cards might fall out, especially if you're only putting 1 after that. But to get into the height and dimensions of this, it's going to be 3 inches in height, 4 inches in width, and its thickness, I guess that's what you'd consider it, is about a 1/4 inch. Gets close to a 1/2 inch once you have some cards in it, but yeah, it's definitely holds all that you need if you're primarily a credit card user. And obviously you guys can tell that the wear always starts right in the corners, and that's because when you put it in your pocket and you're taking it out or putting it in your pocket, the corners are very thin. So just to put it in perspective, it's probably the easiest to explain this by looking at it from the side. In the middle right here, you technically have about 3 layers. You have this frontal layer, you have this layer right here, and you have this layer right here. But once you get into the second slot, you guys will notice that there's only 2 layers. So the wear is going to start a little bit more right here. And then once you get to the middle one, there's only going to be 1 layer. So the corner is easily going to get folded in, and you're going to have these little marks towards the corners, but that is completely normal. I have people that start using this Goyard card holder, and within the first 5 uses, they notice a little bit of wear towards the corners. So don't think that this is absolutely beat up just because the corners are in a little bit, because that is primarily where you're going to see the use first. And then as you guys can see, the canvas is still in really good shape. But those of you guys who haven't owned both Goyard and Louis Vuitton, one of the things that I've picked up, because I've used both, is that the canvas on Goyard is a lot more fragile than the canvas on Louis Vuitton. If you're rubbing this in your on the inside of your pocket a lot, the canvas is going to come off really easily. But as long as you take good care of this wallet and you're not using too many cards or holding too much cash, this might be the perfect card holder for you. It's super trendy right now, and just like I mentioned in my last video, my last Dior video, I think that Goyard and Dior are going to be the next Louis Vuitton and Gucci. Maybe not to that full extent, but as far as hype and being sought after, I think that they're really getting to that point. I mean, I feel like the Kardashians really brought Goyard onto the map as a luxury brand, or a popular luxury brand, But now, because of the card holders, wallets, and everything else that has gotten noticed by Goyard, and the Jordan collab and Dior shoes that got put out, these brands are starting to get really sought after, and people are deciding to go for these brands rather than Louis Vuitton, because nowadays it can seem like everyone has a Louis Vuitton card holder, a Louis Vuitton wallet, everyone has a Gucci card holder or Gucci wallet, but there definitely seems to be a lot less Goyard out there. And I know some of you guys really want to be recognized and want whatever you're spending $300 to $600 on as far as a wallet to be noticed. But I'll tell you now that a lot of people know what Goyard is, especially the people that are into fashion, into luxury items. They're gonna know what Goyard is. I mean, I always have some people say, oh, what's that brand? Like, it looks really cool, and they haven't heard of it. But I really don't care, and I'm not really about the flexing and hype beast criteria that a lot of people are into. I'm more into like what I like in my eyes, and also what's a decent investment. And I think that this is a decent investment if you're looking to spend a lot on a wallet. I mean, obviously, if you're not into designer and you don't look at this as an investment, but if you take good care of this and you buy it for close to $400, $500, you guys are going to get some good use out of it, and you guys might lose $100, which is not that bad considering that you're going to be able to enjoy some Goyard. I mean, a lot of people are never going to enjoy any Goyard at all, and so if you're into it, it may be worth it. But let me know what you guys think of this card holder. How does it compare to Louis Vuitton? What do you guys think of Dior? Do you agree that Dior and Goyard are going to be the next Louis Vuitton and Gucci? Let me know. I'm genuinely curious, and also let me know what you guys want to see in my next few videos. I've been trying to bring you guys all the content you want. Obviously, I have a few more reviews to do today, as you guys can see. Just a little preview. This is going to be the Goyard toiletry bag. I have another wallet as well as the new sling bag. I know I did one before, but if you guys are into content like this, make sure to like and subscribe, as it really helps out my channel, and also gets my video shown to a lot more people so I can grow and bring you guys crazier and crazier content. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.